Hello everyone, it's ASMR by Becky, and for today's video I'm going to be doing answering your questions really. So I think last month now I posted a video to let you know that I'm going to be doing a Q&A to celebrate 30,000 subscribers, and we reached that kind of like the week after, so I am a little bit late with this video. I think I'm now on like 32,500 or something, which is crazy, but yeah, September's been a bit of a weird, horrible month for me, so hence the delay in this video. So I really hope you don't mind that it has taken me a little bit longer than we hoped, but I'm here now, ready to have a more chilled out video and just answer some of your questions. So thank you to everyone who sent me them. I'm going to be looking down a lot because I have my laptop here with the video open with all the questions on, so I'm going to be looking at them. I film on my phone, so I can't use that, so let's get comfy. So yeah, I'm not doing this in any order whatsoever. I'm literally just going to scroll down and whatever comes up we will answer. So let's have a look. Okay. So the first one I've come across is from Becky, and there's quite a few, so let's have a look. She asks what music do I like, so honestly I pretty much like anything. So some of my favourites at the minute are Lewis Capaldi, Sam Fender, Post Malone, Drake, Beyonce. They're like always their favourite, but yeah, I'm really into Sam Fender at the minute. I think he's amazing. Jerry Cinnamon, I really like him as well. I wish I had my phone now to look at like my recently played, but I literally like anything. I like R&B, indie, hip hop, literally pretty much every genre apart from like really heavy stuff. I don't like screamo and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, I like pretty much everything, but definitely Lewis Capaldi, Sam Fender and like Post Malone are probably my top three people, and they're all kind of different in a way. So yeah, my favourite food is definitely pizza. Anyone who knows me will literally say like, how do you eat so much pizza, because I just eat it all the time. So probably pizza. I also love like a Sunday dinner. So like in the winter when it's freezing, probably a Sunday dinner is my favourite. Like a roast, for anyone who might not call it that, they might think, what's that? A Sunday roast. That's like my two favourite things. My favourite chocolate, see, that's kind of hard. I'm really into Bourneville at the minute, which might be a little bit boring. I love like the lint balls. Is that what they're called? I don't know what they're actually called, but I love them. And there's so many. I used to hate dark chocolate, and now I'm really into dark chocolate, so I love like green and black, so I really like them as well. Favourite restaurant? That's kind of a hard one. Favourite restaurant? I don't think I have like a favourite. I have some like favourite local restaurants, but obviously no one's gonna know what they are. But chain wise, Nando's. Wagamama's, I like Wagamama's, I like Nando's. I quite like TGI, so they're the ones you might know. The rest are kind of like local to me, and they're not chains, so Okay, I literally just ran to grab a drink because my voice was getting really dry, so if I sound out of breath, that's why. Anyway, carrying on. Glam and T asks, what do your friends and family think of you doing ASMR, and what was their initial reaction? So only like a few people know. I don't really tell people just because I can't be bothered to go in and explain it to people who will probably just think it's weird. So, you know, and I don't know if you guys are the same, if people like see you watching it or something, it's kind of weird, and some people think that it's like sexual and stuff, which really annoys me. So yeah, only like a select few people know, and yeah, they're fine with it. I think some thought it was weird, but it's fine. But yeah, I don't really tell people, like I haven't really told my family. I'll obviously tell them if they found out they'd know, but I tell them if like this channel got massive and then, you know, I could make something from it, but at the minute it's just a hobby and I'll keep it to myself. There's lots about favourite singer and group. I've kind of already gone through that. My favourite group, and Tom asked that. My favourite group is probably, I love Codaline, like I really love them. I've been to see them like 3 or 4 times and I think they're really good. They're kind of depressing, but yeah, I love Codaline, so I'd say them. Someone asks, can you tell us when you first experienced ASMR and who your favourite ASMR artists are? So I can't even remember what it was. I've always found like the strangest things relaxing, like I'm sure many people who experience ASMR have. But I think I was watching a film and someone was getting a massage in this film, and I just remember like feeling like I was getting a massage, which is like really strange. So I think I YouTubed like massage and then I watched this video and it had ASMR in the title, and I was literally so relaxed, like crazy relaxed. So I kind of from there googled what ASMR was, and I thought it was a bit weird when I stumbled across like role plays and stuff. I was like, what is this? But I've just found it super relaxing and loved it ever since. So my favourite ASMR artists, I obviously love like the bigger ones, so like Maria, and I literally can't think off the top of my head, but I love Yvette ASMR and Carmen. I can't remember their like ads, which is really bad, you know, because I'm just subscribed to them and I just click on them now and I just know them by name rather than their YouTube name. But if I remember, I'll put them on the screen here who I'm talking about. Yeah, and you can check them out, although I'm sure you already know like all of them. So someone's asked, my question is, can you please do more role plays? Your cranial nerve exam is the best one in the game. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so role plays, I do want to do more, and I like try to do more. I've obviously recently done an updated cranial nerve exam, which I think a lot of you are really excited about, so thank you for all of your support on them. But yeah, I can definitely do more. It's just a case of you kind of have to prepare more for them. Like if I'm doing a medical roleplay, I have to Google what goes into them and stuff, because obviously I don't have any form of medical background. Like I'm a personal assistant for a job, so I'm literally not in that field of, yeah, I literally know nothing about it apart from what I know a doctor asks me, but that's different for everyone. So yeah, a lot more goes into them. and some of them I feel like I can't do because you need a lot of props and stuff, and some of them I find a little bit awkward. I'm still like really weird like with the camera sometimes, so like when I'm doing a role play, I don't know, I have to get into the right mindset so I can be in character for that. But yeah, I would definitely do more, and if you want to, feel free to leave some suggestions below and I'll kind of go through them and see which ones I can do. I do have a long list and there's quite a few role plays on there, but like I say, when I get the time, if I've got like a full day free, then I will film a role play, as I know they're my more popular videos, so it makes sense for me in a selfish way to film more. Ooh, just hit the mic. But yeah, I'll definitely film a couple more, so just let me know what you want to see, and yeah, I'll try and fit them in. So someone asks, you mentioned going to see Lewis Capaldi, who is fantastic by the way. Yeah, I seen him, it was July now, but he was literally probably the best concert I've literally ever been to. What are some of your favourite concerts that you've attended or would like to attend in the future? And that was from Gary, so thank you. My favourite concerts was Lewis Capaldi. Post Malone was unreal. I kind of saw some videos of Post Malone before I seen him, and I didn't think he sounded that great on the ones I watched, and then I saw him live and he was literally unreal. So yeah, them two. I've been to so many concerts. Oh, Ed Sheeran was just unreal, but everyone knows he's going to be amazing. So yeah, Post Malone, Lewis Capaldi, Ed Sheeran. I've seen so many people. Yeah, I'd probably say them. People I want to see in the future, I'd love, well, I should start this off by saying I've booked to go to Belfast to see Lewis Capaldi again, which is crazy, as obviously you guys probably know I'm from Nottingham, so I'm gonna have to get a plane, book a hotel, travel to see him. But he was literally that good that I'm travelling to a different country to see him. I've also had Sam Fender tickets for next year, which I'm so excited about. He's literally like my new person I love. But people I want to see, Drake is on there. Beyonce, I would literally, I need to see Beyonce before I die. I want to see Ariana Grande. I'm not like a massive like crazy fan, but I'd love to see her. Jerry Cinnamon, I really want to see him. He's amazing. Rihanna, I'd like to see Rihanna. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the people who I'm listening to at the moment I've either seen or I'm going to see. So like the bigger artists are like Drake, Rihanna, Beyonce, like them. I'd love to go see them. Yeah, so I love concerts, so they're probably the best thing. Like I think I'd rather go to concerts and see people rather than going on holiday. Like that's how happy they make me. So another question is, what who inspires you? This is kind of like a weird thing for me. I don't really have, I think I'm just inspired by like being better, which sounds really weird. I don't know, like recently I've really changed my like outlook on life, and I sound like I'm so old, but now that I'm 23, which is obviously still super young, I know people will probably be like, oh shut up, but I think when I was like 18 I was just obsessed with like looks and people liking me, and like that sounds awful, but I think a lot of people are from like social media. Like we just want people to like us and like our stuff, and just recently I'm just fed up with all that, like, yeah, so I can't like explain what I'm trying to put across, but I've just been inspired by like being a better person and like, I don't know, like loving yourself more. It's so like hard to get across, But yeah, that just inspires me just to be happy, healthy, like who cares what other people think, like stuff them. So that kind of didn't really answer that question, but it inspires me to just be happy, and like you've got one life, so you know, there's a lot of like inspirational people on Instagram at the minute. Obviously Instagram's all about being perfect, but like people are starting to post more realistic stuff, and I find that super inspiring. So yeah. What is your ASMR trigger? Daisy Chains asks. I love cranial nerve exams, like I really do. So I'd say that is probably my top trigger, just because you get like a bit of everything. I love, yeah, it's probably the personal attention, like them kind of things. Yeah, that is probably my top trigger for me. So, reviews of your favourite movies or albums. My favourite movies, my favourite film is Coyote Ugly. Like, I think it's just because it has so many like good memories for me. Like when I was really young, I remember I always used to dance to Can't Find the Moonlight and put on shows for my family in the living room, so I'd say that Coyote Ugly is one of my favourite. I am a massive Christmas person, so any Christmas film, The Grinch, Arthur Christmas, The Holiday, Love Actually, Elf, Polar Express, Santa Claus, Fred Claus, Christmas with the Cranks, Deck the Halls, like, yeah, you give me a Christmas film, Home Alone, I love them, so that's my review. If it's a Christmas film, then I'm all in for it. Oh, someone else has asked favourite shows and movies, so I've kind of just answered the movies. Favourite show, Gavin and Stacey, love it. The Christmas special is like, I watch it constantly, like all the time. I think I annoy everyone with my Gavin and Stacey quotes, but I can literally quote it. Sean asks, panda or penguin? That's a hard one because they're both really cute. Probably panda, but then penguins are really cute too. I'm just going to say panda. Got any travel plans or been anywhere nice over summer? So I've literally not been away for like a year and a half now, which is crazy because I used to go away like 3-4 times a year. Obviously, as many of you know if you've been following me for a while, that I've been through like a big 2-story extension which has literally sucked my life away. We've had no spare money to go anywhere or anything, so in terms of travel plans, obviously I've just mentioned I've booked Lewis Capaldi, so we'll be travelling to Belfast next June, so that's kind of like a mini break. But yeah, we have no other travel plans at the moment, but now that we're getting sorted, I definitely want to go to more places. Suggestions for a 4-day break, a couple holiday. If you're talking like abroad, then I absolutely loved Budapest, like probably one of my favourite places. Iceland was unreal. That is my like top place I've ever been, but it's crazy expensive, so you have to put that into perspective. Paris is lovely. Where else have we been? I've been to Barcelona. I liked Barcelona, but I prefer the other places I've already said. Rome was lovely. Rome was beautiful. I really want to go to Amsterdam, so I think that's next on my list. And also I want to go to Vienna. Like, they're my next 2 places that I want to go. So if anyone's been there, let me know what you think to them. Wild Simmer asks, can you do an ASMR house tour, skincare routine, makeup routine? So I've kind of done a couple makeup routines, well, like a get ready with me, so that's kind of the same thing, but I can definitely do an updated one. Skincare routine, I've not done one of them, so I could definitely do a skincare routine. I kind of have a couple new bits, so maybe I'll do one of them soon now that I've been on camera without makeup on. I don't mind it as much. And a house tour. I just want to get everything perfect first because we've still got annoying jobs that need doing. As I've said, we've had this extension which I keep yabbing on about, but there's a lot of like niggly little jobs that just need finishing off, and then possibly I'll do a house tour in the future. Laura Gray asks, what is your full-time job? Are you able to tell us? I'm basically a personal assistant. It's not anything like I'm not a detective or anything. It's probably a bit like, oh, but yeah, I'm a personal assistant and I really enjoy it. So do you have a favourite football club? No, I don't follow football, so I would have to say no. When I was little, I always used to say Liverpool, and I don't know why, because I've literally never ever watched football in my life, but I used to tell everyone that I'm a Liverpool fan, but I don't know why. What kind of movies do you like? I'm a sucker for a Christmas movie, obviously, a rom-com, or just a comedy in general. They're my favourite. Don't like horror films because I'm a big wimp. I just literally sit like this throughout it all. Yeah. But yeah, going back to favourite shows, I also love Stranger Things, which does kind of freak me out a little bit sometimes. But yeah, so Gavin and Stacey and Stranger Things. Jason asks, how do you have so many cool looks? I didn't think I did, but thank you. What is the worst film you ever saw? Worst film I've ever saw. Do you know what? I can't actually think of one off the top of my head. Like, I'm sure there is some stuff that I'm like, why did I just watch that? I think with me, if I'm not liking it in like the first 15 minutes, I'll just switch it off. So there will be some that I've just kind of switched off. Favourite actor and actress. Favourite actor, hands down, Idris Elba. He's like my number one. I literally binged watched Luther. Like, I was late on the Luther game. I binged watched it all in like 3 days, and it's like 6 seasons or something. So, but Idris Elba is my like number one, top of the list, like my favourite person ever. Like celebrity crush, Idris Elba. Actress, I don't know if I actually have a favourite actress. No, that's a hard one. No one springs to mind. Obviously, I've got a lot of actresses' names, but I won't say anyone's my favourite. No. I love all of them in Bridesmaids. Like, I think Bridesmaids is also one of my favourite films, which I should have said last time, but you know when you can't think off the top of your head. But yeah, Bridesmaids is one of my favourite films, and I think like all of the actresses in that are amazing. Like, they're all hilarious, so I would say them. Someone has asked, I'm curious about your age. I've already mentioned it in this video, but I'm 23. I'll be 24 in March, so I'm a 1996 baby. Someone has asked, I was wondering how your half marathon was. So yeah, I don't know if I've actually spoke about, oh no, I did speak about it at the start of the video, saying that I was sore, but my half marathon was amazing. It was really, really hard. Like, I'm not a natural runner at all, and for some people I think, oh, there's a hair on my microphone and it's dead annoying. For some people I think maybe that doesn't sound like a lot, and then some people are like, how the hell did you run a half marathon? So yeah, I found it really hard. I had really bad lower back pain. I've realised I've got really bad lower back muscles. Oh, my belly's rumbling, I'm so sorry. And yeah, but I did it, and it was hard, but I absolutely loved the feeling of crossing the line. It was amazing. And spoiler alert, I've actually signed up for the Manchester Marathon next year, which is ridiculous. I don't know how the hell I'm going to run 26.2 miles, which makes me feel sick thinking about it. But I'm running for my granddad, who I lost this month. So yeah, I'll be running for him. I'm raising money for the British Heart Foundation, so that kind of gives me the motivation to run it. But I know it's going to be the most physically, emotionally and mentally challenging thing that I've ever done in my whole entire life. But you've got to push yourself out your comfort zone. Life's too short, you know. I'm ready to like challenge myself and do new things. So yeah, if you're still watching this video, I am running a marathon in April 2020, and that is going to be absolutely crazy. So Sophie has sent so many questions, so thank you so much. I'll literally fire through them. Favourite Disney character? That is hard because I am a massive Disney fan. I love Moana, like that's like my newer Disney thing. Moana and Tangled from like the newer films, I love them. The older ones, yeah, I'll just leave it there because I could literally list off every Disney princess, Disney animal, Disney animated object. Like, I love Disney. Favourite YouTube channels? So I've already said some ASMR ones, so I'll talk about the other YouTubers I watch. So I love Ellie Darby, Busy Bee Caris, and I love James and Caris couples channel. I really like Saffron Barker. I watch Zoe Suggs like Vlogmas religiously. She's like the best Vlogmas creator. Like I love her Vlogmas. Who else is there? Lucy Fly, I watch her. Oh, Sidanelle, I love Sidanelle. I'd say probably Ellie Darby, Caris and Sidanelle are like my top 3. They're really good. What should I watch from Netflix? I really love Stranger Things and Black Mirror. There's so many things that I need to watch on Netflix, but I don't have time, and I'm not a massive series person because I get bored. So yeah, but Stranger Things and Black Mirror I loved. What's your biggest pet peeve? I'd probably just say like rude people, like, and people who think that they're better than you. Like, I literally, if I'm out, I walk around like smiling at everyone, and I can't stand when people give you rude looks like for no reason. So what motivates you to keep a healthy lifestyle? Now, I don't always have a healthy lifestyle. Like, I go out, get drunk and eat chocolate and eat Dominoes, and I think the thing that motivates me literally is just health. Like, you've got one life, like if you haven't got health, you've got nothing. So that kind of motivates me. And in a insecurity kind of way, even though I've said I'm much more open to loving the way I am, there's still something in, like, probably I'd say everyone, but especially girls' minds, that you need to look a certain way, and I don't let it beat me up at all. But obviously everyone wants to look, you know, the best they can, so that does motivate me. Celebrity crush, I've already said Idris Elba, and she sent me lots of video ideas, which is also great, so thank you so much for that. I'll write them down and we'll go through them. Have you ever visited any other countries? If so, what are your favourites? So I've kind of already answered this, but I've been to Iceland, Budapest, Rome, Paris, Nice, Barcelona, Cyprus, Lanzarote, Tenerife, Gran Canaria. Oh god, there's so many. Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Oman, however you say it. Yeah, favourites: Iceland, Budapest, Paris at the minute. I love a city break. Like, I'm not really one to go on like a 2-week all-inclusive, like city breaks for me are just so much better. I'd rather go to a city for like 3 days than on a holiday for like 2 weeks, because there's just so much to see in cities. So, but saying that, I do love a cruise, because then you can go and see all different cities and stuff, so that's probably better. So yeah, there's a lot of music questions which I've answered. So, oh, someone has asked, have you got a child? No, I haven't. I have 2 fur babies. I have my 2 little bulldogs, and that's enough for me at the minute. I definitely want children. I always say I want 3. We'll see when the time comes how many I actually want, but yeah, I don't have any kids at the minute, and I'm quite happy to wait for that. So yeah, I think I'll leave that there, because a lot of the other questions are kind of repeats or things that I've already mentioned. So I just want to end this video off by saying a massive just thank you. Like, thank you so much. 32,500 followers is crazy, and I never thought when I started that I would be anywhere near that. And obviously I don't put content out regular. Like, I know if I had scheduled days that I could build this, but it's just so hard to find time, and I really love like this little community I've built. So I just appreciate every single one of you for supporting me, and even when obviously I go AWOL for a little bit, you all just come straight back and send me lots of positive messages. So yeah, thank you just so much, and I really do appreciate it. I would love for you all to send me a bunch of video ideas in the comments. Yeah, and I'll try my hardest to get through them. Like I say, September's been a little bit of a nightmare for me. I've been super ill, I've had funerals, yeah, it's just not been great. So we're nearly in October now, and it's going to be so much more positive from now on, because we're coming to my favourite time of year ever, which is Christmas. So yeah, I'm going to be so much more positive, put this bad month behind me, and yeah, I'm going to focus on marathon training and just being positive and happy. So I hope that you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, a wonderful month, like a wonderful life. Like, just thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your support. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Obviously it's been soft spoken, it's been a lot more laid back and chilled. So yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope that I got around to your question. Thank you to everyone who sent me questions, and yeah, I suppose I will see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.